Okay, so this is the first option, I guess. It's obviously a 3D environment. It's visually stunning, obviously. I mean, if you can imagine this type of experience on the iPhone, yeah, it's something to get excited about. It's really quite impressive. This is in the actual editor, the compiler, so don't worry about any jumpiness or things changing color and this mesh work up here. Um, it is just a demo. Okay, so now I can build any type of world um, that we want, um, and that's what it is. You're creating a world, so it could be an ancient monastery, an ancient what. Um, it could be a rainforest type setting where you're on the path, you're walking along the path, and then at various spots, there's branches off. You can follow this path to study this a little bit more. I guess it could be like the path to enlightenment, if you like. Okay, now just let me go inside here first. So you can see the sort of, don't worry about this, I've just gone through a wall. Um, like I said, this is just a demo, and I'm in the actual compiler, so it wouldn't behave like this on the phone, obviously. Wouldn't be much good if it did. It's also running very slow because the way I'm making this is I have some screen recording software. So basically what you're looking at here is a recording of my laptop screen, and that screen recording software is slowing this computer down. Okay, just let me get inside here. Now, let me get rid of this. Okay. So you can see the sort of detail that can be created. You're really only limited by, hang on a sec, your imagination, or collective imagination, well, and my ability to build this. Oop. So you can imagine if the setting or the world was, inside a building, inside a what. I guess you could set it up so there's a number of doors and you walk around, and the way you would move in the app on the iPhone is by dragging the screen with your finger. So you can navigate around inside this building, going into different rooms, and in each room would be a teaching, I guess, some sort of quiz. That exact content has to be thought out. Um, I mean, yeah, look at that detail. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try to get outside here. I think I have to go this way. Let's see. Okay. Now the other option would be, yeah, some sort of path set outside, set in a rainforest. Let me just try and find it here. Okay, something like down here. So the user's walking along the path, and there'll be little offshoots along the way. Okay, so I guess the thing with this is it's very impressive to look at. The user experience would be fantastic. Um, this The way this gets built is on top of a 3D engine. So I build this environment up and then, you know, define where the user can go, what they can interact with, what pops onto the screen at what time. And that in this particular compiler, that's done in a different language to what I'm used to. So two things to remember about this type of setup is it's going to take time. It's going to take a long time. You know, working on it in my spare time, I don't know, at a guess, 4 to 6 months to actually build the world and, you know, define what the user is going to interact with. And then, you know, depending on the content and how that gets put together, you know, another couple of months to wire up the logic, the internal logic, what happens to the user at what time, you know, depending on what they do and the choices that they make. And once this is a program that's been written by a company, now it's free to use this 3D engine to create 3D worlds. Once the app goes onto the App Store and it sells, I think, more than $10,000 worth, their royalty is 40 or 50%. So once they get nothing until the app sells more than $10,000, from 10,000, you know, to whatever, they get 40, 50%. I'll have to check on that. So that's it's a fair wedge. It's a fair royalty to pay, but it's worth it. I mean, this 3D engine is it's quite powerful. It's very impressive. Okay, so yeah, that was just a little demo of, you know, what the user will see, the type of experience they will have. You know, obviously, it's I think probably a path through a rainforest or inside an ancient monastery, something like that would be appropriate. Okay.